After 3 days of racing and 154 races completed with incredibly close racing throughout, we are now live for the awards presentation of the 2019 College Sailing Laser Performance Team Race National Championship.
Let's get rolling. Another great event, wrapping up. So we're going to start the Laser Performance Team Race National Championship Awards presentation. Before we get too rolling into the awards itself, we're going to take a moment to recognize one of our local ambassadors. Partnering with U.S. Sailing, Sperry is recognizing these local ambassadors at each of the events they sponsor, and these ambassadors embody the values of Sperry, U.S. Sailing, and college sailing. Their love for the ocean, getting others on the water, and spending time on the water themselves, and I know the honoree this time certainly spends a lot of time on the water. Justin, if you could please tell us about this event's honoree.
Sure, yeah. So for this event, like I said, the Sperry folks came to me and asked me about who the best local representatives would be for those values that Mitch talked about. And for me, we had one really great idea for team racing, and many of you, when you go to your athletic department page or your team's Facebook page, you have some really fantastic photos of your team sailing. And in NISA, for about 10 or 11 years now, we've had somebody doing all of that photography for us and doing it at no cost, doing the editing and sharing all the pictures with the teams and the families from every event, women's New England's, co-ed New England's, anything in Rhode Island, a lot of stuff at BC. And so I think we have Rob Migliaccio to thank for how great our sport looks when we present it to the rest of the world. And so Rob's our honoree as our ambassador for Sperry. Honorary photographer Mike O'Connor. Thank you for everything. And I know I've told you many times. It's means the world to us, so thank you. Thank you.
All right, that's awesome. So obviously a lot of people worked hard at this event, and some huge thank yous, particularly Laser Performance as our title sponsor for this event. They're the official provider of boats for all of our college nationals. And here representing Laser Performance, the first All-American from University of Vermont, and also that year, I don't know, I won't say what year it was, she was the Crew of the Year for NISA. So, Coco Saltig. We'll bring her up to help hand out the awards later. Joining LP in their support of college sailing, Gil, Sperry, Quantum, Marlowe, U.S. Sailing is the presenting sponsor of the coverage, and want to recognize Dan Egan and Degan Media for the work they've done, particularly at this event. The number of people watching has really been outstanding, and thank you all for sharing it with your friends on Facebook. And it's some great coverage, really cool to watch, and coaches sitting on the shoreline and watching the coverage on their phones and everything. It's great coverage. So really nice job. Great drone work too. Awesome work. So. Professional boats with some much needed umpire boats out there. Big thanks there. Also recognize our venue host, Sail Newport. It's a huge endeavor to have events down here at a state park, and Sail Newport helps make it happen smoothly for us. So Brad and Emily from Sail Newport really appreciate their hospitality here. And if you haven't done so, make your way over to the Coral Reef Sail and Apparel tent and make sure you support Dave and those guys. They're out here every year, schlepping stuff for college sailing. It's awesome. So and I know they appreciate y'all's support. Running on the water though, we got all the races in, big rounds, close racing, and a variety of conditions. The call they did last night to keep sailing turned out to be a pretty good call when you look out there right now. And so our regatta chairmans, Justin Assad and Mike O'Connor, thank you for what you've done. PRO Kyle Assad and his team, keeping the mark square and timing right and traffic out of the way. A huge undertaking. Chief Umpire Rob Overton and his team, thank you. Umpires never get enough love. Thank you, umpires. And of course, Danielle Richards, no cruise ship this regatta to turn around, but nonetheless, the work is appreciated. So now with that, I'm going to turn it back over to Justin for the awards. Do you have the results here?
Yeah, I need to pull those out. I think I know them off the top of my head. I just don't know the numbers yet. Thanks. Yep. All right, great. So in third place, going 17-8, Stanford Cardinal. Really upped the game with the awards this year. Nice, yeah. Yeah. Nice job, guys. Congratulations. Congrats. I gotta get off the stage for the photo here. Tall guys in the back. We'll hold the power squat in the front row there. In second place with a 20-5 record, Georgetown Hoyas. That is leadership right there. And LaserPerformance. And the winners of the Walter C. Wood Trophy for 2019 are LaserPerformance Team Race Champions, the Yale Bulldogs. Well, Hang on, we have a banner for them.
Yeah. Let's see it. All right. We'll wait. Yeah. So now that we're done with the trophies, I do have just a funny story about the trophies. The trophies we presented tonight and the ones from the women's were not the ones that we ordered. The ones we ordered didn't arrive. Oddly enough, same company we've used for about 30 years. And so hopefully those trophies will get here. Tyler Cole and I did some shopping yesterday and had a lot of fun. So if they look a little out of the ordinary, we'll get you the regular ones, and all the individual plaques and all that stuff will be coming at some point. So anyway, next thing is we have a coaches meeting at 6 o'clock right here. So, all right?
Look forward to it.
Enjoy the rest of your Memorial Day.